Imagine being deeply drawn to someone, yet feeling like you're always tiptoeing around a fragile line that separates you. One moment, you feel hopeful that things might finally work out, and the next, you feel them slipping away. Or maybe you're on the other side, needing space to breathe, but fearing that asking for it might push the other person further away. This push and pull can feel like a cycle that's impossible to break, leaving you emotionally drained, confused, and frustrated. If this sounds familiar, you may be in an anxious-avoidant relationship, a common but challenging dynamic that can make both partners feel stuck. But there is hope. Today, I'll walk you through why this dynamic happens, how to spot it, and most importantly, how you and your partner can begin to move toward a more balanced, healthy connection. So, stick around, because understanding and fixing an anxious-avoidant relationship might be easier than you think. What is an anxious-avoidant relationship? First, let's break down what we mean by an anxious-avoidant relationship. The terms anxious and avoidant actually refer to two different attachment styles, which describe how people typically interact with others in close relationships. These attachment styles are shaped by our early experiences, usually with caregivers, and they often follow us into adulthood. In simple terms, anxious attachment means that one partner craves closeness and reassurance. They feel more secure when they know their partner is emotionally present and committed. Avoidant attachment means that the other partner feels more comfortable with emotional distance and independence. They might feel overwhelmed or trapped by too much closeness or emotional intensity. In an anxious-avoidant relationship, one partner's need for closeness clashes with the other partner's need for space. This difference in needs can cause a painful cycle. The anxious partner tries harder to get close, while the avoidant partner pulls away, making the anxious partner feel even more insecure. Signs you're in an anxious-avoidant relationship. To fix something, you need to be able to recognize it. So, how do you know if you're in an anxious-avoidant relationship? Here are some common signs. Number 1. Frequent arguments over closeness or space. One of you may feel hurt when the other isn't as emotionally available as you'd like, while the other may feel like they're being smothered. This leads to frequent arguments that never really seem to get resolved. Number 2. Mixed signals and hot and cold behavior. You might have moments of deep closeness, followed by sudden withdrawal. This inconsistency can make the anxious partner feel more insecure, while the avoidant partner feels they're being pushed to be more emotionally involved than they're comfortable with. Number 3. Difficulty communicating needs and feelings. Because the avoidant partner doesn't feel comfortable sharing their emotions easily, they may withdraw or shut down instead of openly communicating. Meanwhile, the anxious partner may feel afraid to fully express their needs, fearing it might drive their partner further away. Number 4. Resentment builds over time. When one partner feels their needs aren't being met, resentment can slowly build up. The anxious partner may feel they're putting in all the emotional work, while the avoidant partner may feel they're being constantly pressured to be someone they're not. If you recognize these patterns in your relationship, you're not alone. Many couples experience similar struggles, but the good news is that it's possible to break free from this cycle. Now, steps to fix an anxious-avoidant relationship. 1. Start with self-awareness. The first step toward change is understanding yourself. Take time to explore why you're feeling the way you do. If you're the anxious partner, ask yourself why you need constant reassurance. If you're the avoidant partner, consider why you feel uncomfortable with emotional closeness. This kind of self-reflection can help you identify which needs are genuine and which may stem from old fears or insecurities. 2. Communicate openly and honestly. Communication is key, but it must be done thoughtfully. Try to create a safe space where you both can express your feelings without judgment. If you're the anxious partner, explain what you need in a gentle way without blaming or accusing. If you're the avoidant partner, share your need for space in a way that reassures your partner you're not abandoning them. 3. Set boundaries together. It may sound strange, but boundaries can be very healing for an anxious-avoidant relationship. By setting limits, you can meet each other's needs without overstepping. For instance, you could agree on regular check-ins so the anxious partner feels secure, while also respecting times for personal space so the avoidant partner doesn't feel overwhelmed. 4. Practice patience and small changes. Changes won't happen overnight. Start with small steps that feel doable for both of you. The anxious partner might work on self-soothing techniques like journaling or breathing exercises when they feel triggered. The avoidant partner might practice staying present in conversations rather than tuning out. Small efforts can lead to big changes over time. 5. Consider professional help. Sometimes, working through attachment styles on your own can be challenging. A therapist can help you understand your attachment needs more deeply and give you tools to navigate your relationship. Couples counseling can also be a great way to practice communication techniques in a safe environment. Now, building a new, healthier dynamic. Healing an anxious-avoidant relationship is possible, but it takes patience, understanding, and a willingness to grow. By recognizing the cycle, communicating openly, and respecting each other's boundaries, you can create a relationship that's both supportive and fulfilling. Remember, this journey won't always be easy, but each small step you take together can bring you closer to a balanced, loving relationship. Relationships can be complex, and everyone could use a little help now and then. If you found these insights helpful, hit that subscribe button. Join our community where we share more tips, tools, and advice to help you build stronger, healthier connections. Don't miss out on our upcoming videos. Let's keep growing together. See you in the next one.